I might sound a bit different this morning. These last 2 days I've taken off work because of this flu. Yesterday I rested and recuperated, but today I'm gonna go out and get some tools so that I can write and make use of being at home. When I'm creating, I'm a huge fan of the physical, being able to make something with my hands, being able to write with my hands as opposed to a computer. I find that, inspiration comes through a lot easier for me on paper. I've got a few folders and things like that, but I don't have anything for this project specifically, and so all these papers become loose, and I've got a big folder for other projects and things like that, but this one needed its own sort of folder. It's this one over here. So it'll be for things like, so I've done the draft of the character profiles, I think I showed earlier, and now I'll sort of make another draft of them and put them into this folder and make it a lot more, I don't know, official, make a proper document. That just really, I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm moving forward. Today I'm going to focus on a few things. So character briefs, I'm going to get them I've got Kirsten's now that I'm going to do, and the parents, I'm going to have a look at doing them and put them in there, and I'm just going to look at a logline and we'll see how that goes. You're never going to know how to do something until you learn it. So if someone's not going to show you how to do it, you're going to have to find out a way for yourself. So we have obviously the ability to Google. I Google everything. So I Googled how to create a character brief, as you can see now. I Googled how to write a logline, and then you find examples, you find ways that you can sort of do that. For example, with my character brief, I decided to focus on their attributes, their goals, what they want within the family, and things like that. So it was just something that I found from maybe 4 or 5 different articles and was able to mix them all together. So it's now Saturday. I took another day off work because this flu just didn't go away, and there's no use me getting everyone at work sick, but it's really given me an opportunity to finish all the character briefs and to work on some log lines. A logline is basically 2 or 3 sentences that describe the whole of the story. Now, why would you use a logline? You'd use it potentially to market the film. So even Netflix, right? You'll see a description of the movie that you're about to see, and it's a sentence long, and it hooks you right into the film. Now, why would I need to worry about that now? I believe looking at a logline before you start the script is very important because it helps you frame the story from the beginning, so you don't find yourself with marketing issues later down the line, especially if you're writing a script and you think it's really good, you write it, you make it, and then you look back and you realize you don't really have a film to show. Now, I know I have a film, I know that there's a wonderful story arcs, but I still think it's a necessary tool to make and sort of do that. So I'll read you a few and see what you think. A family with 3 kids must get to England to see their grandmother before she dies. That's the crux of it, right? But it doesn't really give us much flavour, does it? What did I say? In this incredible true story, a young family in 1972 decide to build a boat and sail it to England, all in the hope of seeing their grandmother before she dies. That's not bad. I'll continue tweaking it, but I'm sort of happy with a mixture of the two. So something like in 1972, a family tries to sail a boat from Melbourne to England in the hope of seeing their grandmother before she dies. I think that's the crux of it. I don't really want to worry about, the fact that the boat sinks and then you have to change the story arcs and say, oh, maybe they'll try anything and hitchhike and things like that. We'll see how we go. Next week, I've got another another excursion with Carsten, and we're going to go back to their family home and see if the people who live there now will let us into the house. So that'll be pretty cool. So stick around for that. But right now it's raining so much. I think this is the most rain Melbourne has gotten since 1972, and I'll show you a picture, which is obviously when they leave. So that's a really cool thing. Anyway, I went out to get some cold and flu tablets, and I thought I would take the slow-mo camera out and do a little bit of slow-mo sort of stuff. Maybe try some black and white and make it look like it was back in 1972.
Belly to belly, face to face. Those eyes you take me to the start. Sweetheart, sweetheart.